Once upon a time, in a small village by the sea, there lived a fisherman named Marcus. He was known for his skill and courage, but deep inside, Marcus carried a heavy fear, the fear of storms. Every time dark clouds gathered, his hands trembled and his heart raced. He would hide in his hut, missing days of fishing, while others braved the waves and brought home plenty. One evening, an old traveler came to the village. His name was Lucius, and he was a Stoic philosopher. He spoke of wisdom and strength, and the villagers gathered to hear him. Marcus, curious but doubtful, sat at the back. Lucius spoke about fear, how it is not the storm outside that shakes us, but the storm within. He said, "Fear is a shadow. It grows when you turn away from it. Face it, and it will shrink." Marcus approached Lucius after the talk. "I fear the sea when it rages," he confessed. "How can I stop this fear?" Lucius smiled and said, "Fear is natural. Stoicism does not teach you to never feel fear. It teaches you to act despite it." He invited Marcus to walk with him along the shore. As they walked, Lucius picked up a small stone and held it in his palm. "This stone is like your fear," he said. "If I clench my fist around it, it hurts. If I hold it loosely, it does not. Fear is the same. Hold it too tightly, and it controls you. Hold it lightly, and you control it." Marcus frowned. "But how do I hold fear lightly?" Lucius replied, "First, understand what you control and what you do not. You cannot control the storm, but you can control your preparation, your boat, and your mind. Focus on what is yours to command." The next morning, Marcus woke early. The sky was clear, but he knew storms could come without warning. Remembering Lucius' words, he checked his boat, mended his nets, and packed extra ropes. He practiced breathing slowly, telling himself, "If a storm comes, I will handle it." Days passed, and the sea remained calm. Then, one afternoon, the wind began to howl. Dark clouds rolled in fast. The other fishermen rushed to shore, but Marcus hesitated. His chest tightened, but he recalled Lucius' lesson. Fear is a choice. Courage is acting despite it. With a deep breath, Marcus turned his boat toward the waves. The sea roared, and rain lashed his face. His hands shook, but he focused on what he could control. His grip on the oars, the direction of his boat, his steady breaths. He did not fight the storm, he moved with it. Hours later, the winds calmed. Exhausted but unharmed, Marcus reached the shore. The villagers stared in amazement. "You faced the storm," they said. Marcus nodded. "I faced my fear," he replied. From that day on, Marcus fished even when the sky threatened. He no longer feared storms. He respected them. He taught others what Lucius had taught him. Fear is not your enemy. It is a teacher. When you accept what you cannot change and master what you can, fear loses its power. Years passed, and Marcus became the village's wisest fisherman. When young sailors asked how to brave the sea, he would say, "The storm will come. That is nature's way. But your mind, that is your own. Train it, and no wave will ever break you." And so, the lesson of Stoicism lived on, not as words in a book, but as courage in the hearts of those who chose to face their fears. The sea still raged, the winds still howled, but within the villages there was calm, for they had learned the greatest truth of all. Fear does not define you. Your actions do. The end.